Hi everyone. Many people are asking questions about why plague like coronavirus happening in our midst nowadays. First thing I want to tell you is that plagues are not come for the first time. Plagues happened before also in the world. And today we are going to look at why it happens and what should be our response as Christians, as born again believers. First thing we need to understand is that from Genesis to Revelation, Bible talks about plague. And Jesus also said about these things will happen as a sign of end times or the coming of Jesus. In Matthew chapter 24 and Luke chapter 21 really explains the whole thing. And Jesus said there will be earthquakes, there will be famine, there will be plagues around. So as Christians we should not be surprised or worried about things like this happens around us. And what should be our response to it? First thing is, Bible says that we are the temple of God. Our body is the temple of God. We need to keep our body protected from these things. And God has given us wisdom to do it. And by keeping hygiene and following the instructions from the government helps us to keep our body hygiene and be away from these plagues that happens around us. And the second thing is not to run away from people who got this, because a real Christian response is always to help these people who are going through these sicknesses. Even Martin Luther in the history when plague happened, they didn't run away from those situations, but they being there, they helped those people. So it is important for us to help those who are suffering with these things. The next response for us when things like this happens around us is to share about the forgiveness of Jesus that He offered for us. It's an opportunity to share others, tell others that Jesus Christ died on the cross for their sin. On the third day He rose again, and by believing that they can experience salvation in their life. And in the end, I want to conclude with saying that how we escape this. And Luke chapter 21 verse 36, it says, Jesus says, watch and pray so that we may escape when these kind of things happens, and we'll be able to stand before Jesus. So let's be people who spend time with the Lord on a daily basis, worshiping God, praying, and experiencing His presence every day. That will help us to be protected from these things. God bless you.